But my pre-op appointment, you guys, is like Tuesday. So, got my finger poked like Nevaeh. Hey you guys, so did a lot of things today already, and I just figured I would get you caught up. So I went to the doctor and had my pre-op appointment. I had a different doctor who's actually doing the procedure. So yeah, she kind of like talked to me about it even further, and kind of was, I think she was like, okay, this girl is 31 years old and wants to have an ablation. Like, does she know that, like, she's sure she wants all this, and like knows she can't have kids, and this could possibly lead to a partial hysterectomy, which I informed her my doctor did tell me all of the risks and everything of this surgery. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go to my cupping and doctor's appointments video, and I explain it a lot more about what I'm going to be getting done. It's like an ablation of my uterus, I believe. But anyways, I saw all of your guys' comments on that, and a lot of you actually ended up having a partial hysterectomy, and a lot of you actually, so to my surprise, said it was the best thing that they ever had. I don't know, I've heard a lot of things about hysterectomies, and I just was kind of like very nervous about it at first, but you guys all kind of were like, no, it was like the best thing ever. I had the same problems as you, and my doctor didn't tell me that I had endometriosis. So like, a lot of you thought I did, which I had an ultrasound about 2 years ago now, and it didn't show any signs of endometriosis. Well, the new doctor I saw, she said that she is going to be looking, like we're adding another part to the surgery just to make sure I don't have endometriosis. She's like, it has been 2 years, so like you could have it. So she's like, I'm gonna look for that and basically clean out your uterus and then do the ablation. So I had a little procedure done today of, they scooped the line of my uterus or something. I can't even remember, cervix, something. Not the cervix, I don't know, just to see if I have cancer or cancerous cells. They obviously have to do that before they just want to see before they can do the surgery. So I have my surgery set for March 11th. So that is like 3 weeks away, and I couldn't be more freaking excited about it. I do know that this could possibly fail and I will end up with a partial hysterectomy. I do know that. I'm super realistic about it, and Ethan and I talked about it, and if that's what happens, that's what happens. So it is what it is, and obviously we are done having kids. And I told the lady, I was like, she goes, I mean, I saw you on paper, and I was like, oh my gosh, this girl's so young. She doesn't normally do it on girls or women as young as me, and that's why she was kind of wanted to like reiterate the risks of it. And I was like, you know what, to be honest, I've done everything super young. I got married when I was 18, I had my first kid when I was 20, and I feel like I've been through everything already, and I do know that most people my age are having kids like now, and I'm like way ahead of the game, because I already had my kids, and my oldest is freaking 11 and gonna be in middle school next year and all that stuff. So that being said, she's like, I feel better talking to you, and now I realize your situation and whatnot. And so yeah, their other thing was like, well, if your husband were to die, or if you guys were to get divorced, God forbid any of those things happen, like, would you want another kid? Would you regret getting this done? And I'm like, absolutely not. If I ever were to get remarried, I know the risks. I know that I would tell them, like, you know, I'm done having kids. Like, I can't possibly have kids, and obviously that would be a deal breaker for people, but I'm not having any more kids. So anyways, that being said, I do have my surgery set. I went and worked out at the Y, and I have to coach for a little bit to the girl who is going to state and move some mats around. And yeah, I am like kind of cramping from whatever thing I had done today. It hurt so bad. It's almost like getting a freaking IUD in, but like worse. Like, I'm not joking you, it was not good. So yeah, I'm gonna go home and have some lunch, and then go coach.
Where are we off to, you guys?
Nowhere! To Jada's house!
No, we're going to Cousins.
We're going to Jada's house.
Headed off to help Matt do some mudding and taping and sheetrocking over to his house so the cousins can play as well. They just got back from school, just eating a quick dinner, and then we're gonna hit the road. So I'll vlog a little bit over there.
Show me.
What? And Courtney is going to veg because she needs a break. Phone call. Because of everything that she does. Sometimes, what? And she got 0 sleep. But it's always, literally always like this at the end of February, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just crazy gymnastics.
One time, I swear.
It always does every year, like the mid to end of February. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. So, made it to Cousin's house. Grayson almost fell asleep. What?
Austin's not grabbing all of our stuff.
You guys each grab your own individual stuff.
Wait.
Picked up some dinner for myself. Been wanting to try the new Matador beef jerky. I got the peppered one. It is got a little heat to it, but delicious nonetheless. Kids found the big snow mound in the cul-de-sac. Dude, when we were kids, because gonna do some mudding and taping at the Lindwall house. What up, bud? Look at this action. Not bad for a couple. Is blokes? Is that a word?
Couple jabronis.
Jabronis? Is bloke? Is that like an English term or something for
bloke.
a couple doofuses? You guys saw the before. Here's the after so far. We might have to do a couple layers, but
Oh yeah, we'll do another layer.
not too shabby. We should attempt the corner now.
No.
No? Quick before bed snack. Austin's having bananas and peanut butter. Nevaeh's having some string cheese and cucumbers. And Gray's having cucumbers as well. Get some clothes on.
See? I don't like
Got your pajama dress.
I don't like
And then I am going to run to Target to grab a couple prescriptions for Court. And I can't remember what else. Oh, some candy or something.